Hello everyone. In today's video, we'll see how to generate videos with consistent characters and these characters say dialogue and all of this in a single app. So first let's see what we have generated today and then we'll see how to build it.
Hey, you want to see something beautiful?
Okay, sure.
Come on, it's this way.
Wow, this is really beautiful.
Yes, it really is.
Okay, so let's start with the video generation. So there are a couple of things that we should always keep in mind while generating this video. There's a step-by-step approach to generating good quality video with consistency, right? So the first step is always to elaborate your story. If you have some concept in your mind, if you have any idea, you write it down and then you use platforms like ChatGPT or Claude to elaborate on these ideas, right? So more detailed it is, the better the better output that you'll get in your videos, right? So if you have any short, if you have thought short by short how your video will turn out to be, you explain it to the AI platforms and then it will give a detailed version of that short, right? Second is character and location reference. Okay, so if you have 3 4 5 characters, what you should do is you should build a character reference sheet. It is nothing but character shot from different angles, a shot, a close up shot, side profile, back profile, and full body shot. So this sheet, a single sheet, will have characters shot from different angles that will help the AI video generation platforms to build a video with more consistency. And obviously location reference. So if your character is say for example a boy, and your story is from 1 or 2 locations, maybe his school or his home, so you should always develop a location reference sheet. So it is nothing but again location, a single hall, maybe shot from different angle, a top view, a side view, view from the window, view from the door. So this location reference sheet and character reference sheet help you build consistent characters, consistent locations, right? Third is stitching it all together. Again, you should use platforms like ChatGPT and Claude to generate prompts that you'll give to AI generation platforms, right? So you feed in your story, the detailed version of story that you have written, and your character references to Claude or ChatGPT and ask them to write prompts for you. Any platform that you use, maybe Grok or VO or Kling, anything that you use those prompts and you'll get a better response, right? Okay, so for the purpose of this video, I have used Claude to generate video idea for myself. So we'll head over to Claude. Claude has given me this idea, which I'm going ahead with, Two Ways Home. This talks about two students who are rival, who become friend as they walk from school to home. So basically, they exchange a competitive glare over a test paper. Then they exit school. As they are walking towards home, they tease each other, and there's a rain, and they shelter. They take a shelter somewhere, and post that they start talking to each other, and there's a friendship that will show. So it's a simple, sweet idea. We'll go ahead with this idea. Okay, so I'm giving a go ahead for this idea and I'm asking Claude to give me a prompt that I'll use on Grok, right, to generate a character reference sheet. Okay, so basically give me a character reference generation prompt for Grok for both the characters. The character reference sheet should provide a multi shot of the character, which is close up, full body, back, and profiles with relaxed facial expression. I'm thinking animated character, Japanese anime style. Okay, now I'll give a go ahead. Okay, now we have the output from Claude. It has given me two characters, Ria and Kabir, both 17-year-old. Now there are two prompts. I'll simply copy this prompt. I'll head over to Grok. This is where you land when you open Grok. You should go to Imagine. You'll select image. You'll drop the prompt. Okay. Select image quality as quality. We'll select four or rather eight outputs, and the aspect ratio 16:9 since it's a video, and we'll give it a go ahead. Okay, so we have got eight outputs here. So this is the output that we have gotten. We'll go ahead with this character, right? So I'll click this character and we'll download the reference sheet, right? Now we'll do the same for Kabir now. We'll again go to imagine, image quality 8, 16:9. While this generation is happening, while these outputs are getting generated, okay, we have the output now. I'll select this one. Okay, now I'll go ahead and ask Claude to generate location references also. Okay, help me with location reference for all the shots. Okay, we have received the output now. There are 5 locations for 5 shots. We'll simply copy these and start generating output. I've simply copy pasted these prompts to get location reference. I'll select any one of these locations and we'll move ahead with the video. Now the generation is ready for all the locations. I'll randomly select one location from each reference. Okay, I'll go ahead with this reference. Okay, for first, this one for 5th shot. Okay, so my characters are ready, the location references are ready. Now what we'll do is we'll ask Claude to finally generate prompt for each shot. And now I'm giving Claude prompt to start generating uh, video prompts, okay, for all the shots. Now what generally happens is Claude's Claude and other platforms, they write prompt wherein they give hard cuts, right? Okay, from one shot to another shot there is a hard cut. Now what happens is when you are using video generation platforms, these hard cuts are generally not that smooth. What they instead do is they are walking straight and out of nowhere they'll start walking towards right, or some random person comes from somewhere, right? So to avoid these things, what you should instead do is you should instruct the prompt that please don't keep any hard cuts. Instead, make 2 separate clips for a shot if required. Okay, I'll ask Grok to generate prompts for each shot, and I'll ask it to divide into 2 or 3 scenes per shot, right? So there are 5 shots, so in total we'll have 12 to 15 video clips, and then we'll club it together to form a video. Now the best practice here is always start with a starting frame, right? Now I had instructed Claude to generate a starting frame for each clip. There should be no hard cuts, no camera, too many camera movements, right? Simple, plain. Okay, we'll start with the starting frame, right? So what we'll do is, okay, so now we'll head to Grok, okay, and we'll paste the prompt here. Now wherever there is a reference, okay, at the rate classroom or something of that sort, you'll refer. So for example, in this instance it's at the rate classroom, okay, so we'll delete at the rate and we'll add a reference. So you write at the rate and anything that you have attached you can refer it, right? So we'll select classroom setting, okay. Yeah, now there it is generating a image. Now for some reason it has generated a face here. We'll ask it to remove the girl's face. Then we'll head over for the video prompt, okay. Now since the face is removed, we'll put the video prompt. We'll go to video, okay. We'll for now select a 480 pixels just to see how the output is coming. Now this image is the starting frame, so it will stay, okay. Now there is a reference of Ria and classroom, okay, and no reference of Kabir, okay. Now we'll add Ria here. We'll also add classroom here, okay. At the rate Ria and at the rate classroom. Now we have all the things that are required. We'll give it a go ahead. We have the short one ready.
Third time this month.
Okay, so there's the audio also. We'll move to the second clip. First scene is ready. You paste the prompt. Click 4 images only. Right. So there's a reference of Kabir here. We'll add Kabir. We'll add Riya. Okay. And there's a reference of classroom. Okay. So enter it Riya seated at her desk. Kabir already leaning on the edge of her desk. There's a classroom reference. Okay. Okay, we have a starting frame. We'll again select all 3 references. Add the rate Riya. Add the rate Kabir. And location. Generate a 10-second video. Okay, so we have the output here for the second clip.
Beginner's luck runs out eventually, you know?
Funny. I've heard that every month since March.
Now this is a good scene.
Beginner's luck
If you
runs.
see, the consistency is there. They are saying the dialogues without any issues. So the first 2 shots are ready. Similarly, I'll do it for the rest of the clips. Okay, so third clip is ready.
Study harder, Kabir.
This isn't over, Riya!
It's a decent output. Trick here is you always generate a 480 pixel video, right, instead of 720. What you can do is, once you generate the video and if it is to your liking, you can upscale it. You'll get an option here to upscale it. For now, we'll generate a 6-second video. Okay, so in some cases you'll see server failed to respond and there is no video that is generated. In these cases now, you should not try to click send again. You should simply do a refresh. In 90% of the cases you will find that the video was generated, it was just not loaded in the first year. See, if you see, the video is right here. So this is the video. Okay, if it still does not play, okay, it does.
You know?
Funny. I've heard that every month since March.
Beginner's luck runs out eventually, you know?
Funny. I've heard that every month since March.
Beginner's luck runs out eventually.
Okay, so the output is decent. If you like the output, you simply click upscale and this video will get converted into a 720 pixel video. Now look at the resolution now, and once you upscale, now see the output. The video got upscaled and the quality is really good. Okay, so this is how you should do it. Now stick around. I've done it for all the clips. Stick around to see how the final output turns out to be, right? So yeah. So
Study.
similarly, I'll create for rest of the scene and show you the final output. Okay, so the final output is ready and let's see the video.
Third time this year.
Beginner's luck runs out eventually, you know?
Funny. I've heard that every month since March. Study harder, Kabir.
This isn't over, Riya!
Not long before I am way ahead.
Good joke.
Careful. Smile like that and people might think you're actually enjoying my company.
Okay, that one actually got me.
Hey, you want to see something beautiful?
Okay, sure.
Come on, it's this way.
Wow, this is really beautiful.
Yes, it really is.
Okay, so that was the output, and if you see, the character consistency was decent. It was delivering dialogue also. There were no multiple apps for one for audio, one for video, and another for image. It was single app, Grok. The Claude prompts that we generated, that was generated using free tier, so there was no subscription which I purchased for Grok, for Claude. So within 700 rupees, I have exhausted around 70% of my weekly quota. So there's a weekly quota in Grok, for which I have exhausted around 60-70%. So in a month you can generate around 5 to 6 such episodes. If you wish to go beyond that, you must consider having multiple Grok accounts. Okay, having said that, if you see, the video quality for some clips was not that good, right? And those essentially are the clips wherein there are multiple objects in the background, or it's a wide angle shot, right? If you have such shots, or if there's a fight scene, you might want to consider purchasing C Dance, okay, subscription for C Dance 2. Now the pricing is around, it starts from 1500 rupees, okay, $15, around 1300 to between 13 to 1500 rupees, and you can generate only 60 videos, right? So I would suggest that you take a combination, right? You make use it in combination with Grok. So Grok for close facial shots, or no movement shots. And if there is a fight scene, or high paced scene, you should use Cdance to generate videos. And using the combination, you can generate a video in a much cost efficient way. So that is how I would do it. So the process to make videos on Cdance is absolutely similar. You create character references, you create location references, and you use Claude to generate prompts, and then you get video outputs. I'll show you a couple of examples of the quality that Cdance delivers. Okay, that was wild actually. So Cdance is absolutely amazing. It is one of the best models out there in the whole world, but it is very expensive. I'll make one tutorial video next week on Cdance, so stay tuned for it. And that was it for today. If you like the video, consider subscribing to the channel. I keep posting AI related videos, and I believe in doing hands-on tutorials. I've been using AI for last 1.5 2 years very extensively. I've used many platforms. I'm good with web development, app development, and video generations. Okay, and in future videos I'll keep sharing all the tips, tricks that I've learned. I've seen so many tutorial videos of other content creators. There are really amazing content creators out there, which I'll keep sharing those videos also. So stay tuned, and consider subscribing to the channel. That really helps. Thank you.